Everyone. In this fourth video lecture, we are discussing about digestion. Now, first recalling the different organs of digestive system: stomach, salivary gland, esophagus, liver, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine or colon, rectum, anus, appendix. Now, first is mouth. Here I am going to deep understanding of mouth and teeth, as you have already studied in your previous classes. Teeth are four types. First is incisors, canine, premolars and molars. Each tooth have a special shape and performance and function. Incisors are sharp and used to cut and bite the food. Canines are sharp and pointed, and to cut and tear the food. Premolars having shapes of cups and grooves to grind, crush and chew the food. Molars are same as premolars but they are large in size. Okay. Now, salivary glands produces saliva which contains amylase enzyme and mucin is a slippery substance which help which mix with the food to help move towards the stomach. Okay. Now, next. Here is the shape of tooth: enamel, dentine, pupil cavity, gums which hold the tooth in their positions. And here are the nerves and blood vessels which are connecting the tooth to our body system. And at last is the jawbone. There are two parts of tooth: crown and root. Crown consists of enamel, dentine, pupil cavity and gum, whereas root consists of nerves and blood cells and jawbone. Okay. Now next, tooth decay. I am giving you a brief discussion of the tooth decay, and you have to discuss this with your teacher in detail. Okay. Here are four images, and you will see white plaque hardness to form tartar. Tartar is producing at your gums. Okay. Second, acid wears out surface of the animals. This takes time. And start of the animal, acid stores and continuously decay your white part of the tooth. This stage is not painful. Okay. Now, next is erosion is faster and in the dentine because it is soft. After the enamel, it will enter to the dentine yellow part, and this stage start is painful. Okay. Now, and at last, erosion hits the pupil, which means it enter to your blood vessels and disturbing the blood vessels and nerves. So this stage is very much painful. Okay. Now, discuss what brings about tooth decay and what could be done to prevent it with your teacher, and write a note of few points in order to prevent the tooth decay and how tooth decay starts. Okay, this is your assignment. Now, next, label the following: liver, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, pancreatic duct, gallbladder, bile duct, and duodenum. Stomach. Mechanical digestion: muscles of stomach keep moving to churn up food just like a blender. Okay. Cardiac sphincter or pyloric sphincter: when the food enters towards the stomach from the esophagus, fundus, middle, pylorus are the three different parts of the stomach. The gastric glands produce the gastric juice that contains pepsin enzyme, acetyl acid. Other glands produce mucus to protect the wall of the stomach from the corrosive acid. When the food and acetyl acid combines, then other gland produces mucus, which produce a thin layer of protection towards the inside wall of the stomach in order to prevent the stomach from the corrosive acid. Okay, this is called mucus layer. Mucus. Okay. Now, next, pancreas. Pancreas and pancreatic duct, common bile duct opening, common bile duct, and gallbladder. Pancreas produces pancreatic juice that contains protease enzyme, amylase enzyme, lipase enzyme, and sodium hydrogen carbonate. These pancreatic juice travel through the pancreatic duct to mix with the food in the duodenum. You will also focus or discuss the role of each type of four constituents of the pancreatic juice in order to understand with working of pancreas and enzymes, and write it in your notebook. Liver and gallbladders. The liver produces the bile juice which is stored in the gallbladder and is released through the bile duct to mix with the food in the duodenum. As you will see, yellow large food particles as combined with the bile salt, it will form in the small pieces. Chemical digestion. Okay. The bile juice contains bile salt, bile pigments, and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Bile salt help to emulsify the fat, means break down the fat molecule. And here you will see yellow fat large molecule. Bile salt react with it and make small fat molecules, which is called fatty acids. Change large drops of fat to the small droplets of the fat. How is the emulsification useful? Give the answer and write it in your notebook and discuss with your teacher. How is emulsification useful? Now, next is ileum. The ileum is lined with many finger-like projections. Okay, and you will see the ileum. It is a transverse section of ileum, villi, mucosa, submucosa, muscles layers, and serosa. And inside of this villi, villus, and you will see the villus veins and arteries in the diagram. Okay, it is a finger-like projection called villi, which help to increase the surface area of the ileum. The increased surface area helps to increase the rate of digestion and absorption. As the villi increases the surface area, the digestion and absorption surface area increases, and the rate of digestion and absorption also increases. Next is villus. Each villus is covered with a one cell thick layer called the epithelium. There is a network of blood capillaries that help to absorb glucose and amino acids. This is the process how food absorb in our body and give us energy with the help of villus. Okay, a blind-ended lacteal absorb the products of digestion of food fat. It contains muscles to move around, mixing food with the enzymes. Okay, lining of villus and capillaries, mucus producing the cell. Next, features that increase the efficiency of the ileum. Think of the following question to find how villi are designed to maximize the absorption. Write all these answers and discuss in the classroom with your teacher. Why so many villis? Why a thin layer epithelium? Why do epithelial cells have microvilli? Why a dense network of capillaries? Why does lacteal movement? Lacteal movement. Now, next is a large intestine. As we discussed, the parts of large intestine is colon, ascending colon, transfer colon, and descending colons. Okay. Most of the food has been digested and absorbed in the small intestine. In the large intestine, some salt and water are absorbed. The rest of the food remains is mostly fibrous and undigested that cannot be digested. They will be stored in the rectum and released through the anus. This is called egestion or excretion. Okay. Now, liver with associated blood vessels. The liver is the only organ that has a blood supply from an organ other than the heart. Okay. Now I am repeating. Liver is the only organ that has blood supply from an organ other than the heart. The hepatic portal vein carries blood rich in glucose and amino acids and other molecules that must be modified before circulating around the body. Okay. Now, next, roles of liver. First, it adjusts the blood glucose level. Second, some of the glucose is used by liver cells in respiration. The pancreas secretes insulin hormone when the blood glucose level rises up above the normal, and the hormone stimulates the liver to change the glucose into glycogen to be stored in the liver cells. Okay. Now, third, makes blood proteins, fibrogen using amino acids. Liver make blood proteins, fibrogen, with the help of amino acids, and amino acids are produced by the digestion or breaking down of protein. It means first we take protein, then protein is baked down into amino acids, and then this amino acids is used by the liver to make fibrogen, which is a blood protein. Okay. Now, fourth point, performs domination of excess amino acids to give two parts, nitrogen containing part which become urea and excreted by the kidney. Remember that can be respired to release energy. Stores iron from worn out red blood cells, which it breaks down excreting bile pigments. Makes poisonous harmless. This is called detoxification. Making bile salt, which is emulsify the fat in the intestine. It also stores vitamins A and D. The heat produced by the many metabolic reactions help to keep the body warm. These all processes are performed by the liver. Okay. Now, here are some parts of digestive system, their enzymes, and what is they digest and other points. First is mouth. Mouth, it produces juice or secreted enzyme is salivary gland. The name of juice secreted by the mouth is saliva, and the juice contents are saliva consist of amylase and mucin, and it is going to dissolve or digest the starch into maltose. Mucin makes food slippery. Second part of alimentary canal is stomach, wall of stomach, gastric juice producing, and gastric consists of HCl and pepsin. It break down the or digest the protein and amino acids. HCl kills the microorganisms inside your food killed by the HCl. Small intestine, liver and pancreas. Liver produces bile juice, whereas pancreas produces pancreatic juice. Bile juice consists of bile salt alkaline solution. Pancreatic juice consists of amylase, protease, lipase, and alkaline solution. Bile juice digests starch into maltose, protein into amino acids, fats into fatty acids or glycerol. These are digested by bile and pancreatic juice. Okay. Other points are bile salt emulsifies the fats. Absorption of water and digested food molecules is also done by the pancreas. Large intestine is nothing produced, not producing any type of juice and any type of content, but it only absorbs the water and minerals from the undigested food. Okay, thank you.